You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and I'm back for another episode of Road to Glory. Sorry it's been a couple of days since I put one up, but I've been kind of busy. And yeah, so what we're going to do today is continue on with our skill hybrid team. And as I said in the last episode, we were going to sell some of my silver teams or the past teams, just so that we've got a bit more money to improve the current team that we're working on. And yeah, you can see here, sold a whole load of the Pro League team. Some good prices there actually. Whether you guys actually went out and found them, I don't know, but I wasn't expecting so many of them to sell, to be honest. So you can see there, they go for like 7,000 coins, which is good. And you know, it means that we're actually going to be able to build our team up to a much higher level than we would have been able to before. Anyway, we'll go and use some of those coins, put them to good use, and we're going to go and buy ourselves Neymar in a CAM in a 4-2-3-1 formation. And it just shows how crazy the market is, because I think I picked him up for 4,000 coins, which is absolutely unreal, especially since he was like 10,000 like a month ago, and it was like 40,000 when the game first came out. So we go off and put him into our team. You can see there Deco being replaced, and the team's actually starting to come together. There's only, I think, 4 positions left for us to improve before we've actually got a full team of people that we actually wanted in our team. So we go off and play our first game. We come up against this 4-4-2 Premier League side, and yeah, I was like, oh, this is just a budget Premier League team, and I'm going to easily win it. But, you know, as soon as you say that, you're obviously going to get punished, and Andy Carroll there putting it in near post after a nice over-the-top ball from him. Very nice goal. I was actually very impressed with that. We did make a comeback though. You can see here putting Ibrahimovic through, not quite getting it in, but we got a second bite of the apple. Alexandre Pato here, nice stop and go or McGeady spin, whichever one you want to use it as, and yeah, putting it into the right hand corner of the net. Very nice goal from him there with his left foot. Next goal, again, going to us. You can see here Giovinco making strides into the box and him absolutely obliterating Giovinco. This is the thing that I love about Giovinco most, is his really close ball control. Literally, the ball seems to stick to his feet. It's very difficult for people to get the ball off him, even if they do put in a good tackle. So, you know, very, very good player, and he's very, very fast as well, so you can get past people quite easily. Anyway, Ibrahimovic steps up for us and puts it away quite happily, not smashing it into the bar as I did in the last episode, actually getting it into the goal, which is always a good thing to see. And we kept on piling on the pressure. You can see here Gilberto Silva playing into Pato with the roulette, going through on goal and finishing it well again into the bottom right hand corner. When you find a goalkeeper's weakness, you really want to just keep honing in on it and just punishing him. If you score in the bottom right hand corner or the bottom left hand corner, you can pretty much guess that he's not very good at getting down for those balls, so definitely one to bear in mind. If you get past, just keep doing the same shots basically is what I'm saying. See here Ibrahimovic going through after a nice McGeady spin and heel chop to go through and smashing it into the top right. Sorry about my throat, I've got a bit of a tickle. Anyway, you can see here Giovinco again in on goal, and as I said before, you know, his close control means it's very difficult for people to get the ball off him. And again, we get a penalty, exactly the same situation. Ibrahimovic steps up, taking my time here, just making sure that I get it in the power bar. Or did I put the controller down? One of the two. I think that I had to refresh the stream. I was streaming at the time. I had to refresh the stream halfway through the game, and that was when I was doing it. So there you go. Ibrahimovic smashing it into the top left. Him expecting me to go down the middle again. Just standing there and waiting, but I didn't. So I didn't get the ball. Oh, I didn't realise that he scored another goal. That's my fault. Sorry that I didn't show you his second goal. But you know, it's irrelevant anyway. We win 5-2, and yeah, pretty good game. Very good result for us, especially since we have been a bit erratic with this team. I think we've taken more losses with it than any other team. So you know, to get back onto track and start winning all the games again is definitely what we need to be doing. You can see us go on off and getting our new player for the team. Everyone in the live stream wanted Roberto Carlos. They want to see some long range goals. I know how good he is at shooting from the long range shots, so I will definitely be trying to hit a few of those into the net for us to enjoy, you know. Obviously got to go off and put him into our team. You can see here me taking my time as per, and yeah, it's the person that we're taking out is the old veteran Gilberto. Actually did very well for us, but you know, he's not going to be anything in comparison to Roberto Carlos, so definitely one that we're going to put in there. I think we got Roberto Carlos for like 1,000 coins, which, you know, the market is just crazy at the moment with all these Team of the Year players coming out. Just means that everyone's so cheap. And we go into our next game and we come up against a Russian League team. bar the Ivory Coast player that's playing at striker. But yeah, it's actually a mixed team. It's got Bundesliga at the back as well. So we actually take the lead. You can see here some nice passing movements, over the top ball, putting Ibrahimovic in on goal. And you know, I was struggling to score against him, so I was actually quite happy to take the bit of the sweaty goal, you know, coming off the keeper. And Giovinco, probably the smallest player on the entire pitch, or maybe in the entire game, getting the header in for us for the goal. Anyway, we continue playing on, and you can see here Neymar using some skills, really wanted to get him on the skill sheet, and that's exactly what we did, toe to toe to make the space, and then absolutely smashes it in the 85th minute. You can see what a tight game it was, because no goals except in the 45th and the 85th minute, and we actually did get one more goal. You can see here getting fouled by his player, just blocking us off, and this is the other reason I love Giovinco. I'm just a Giovinco fanboy, really. Giovinco stepping up, this is his range, like anywhere within like about 5 yards of the edge of the box, and you will almost always score, as you can see here. Just simply great shot. Not sure what makes him so good at free kicks. He doesn't have the best free kick stats, but really does seem to score a lot of goals for me. So that's how that game ended. We win 3-0. Another good result. Again, just trying to get the consistency back into our game after, you know, a few erratic losses and stuff like that in the last few episodes, and our DNF is almost back up to 1.25 after getting disconnected in the game a little while ago. We go into our next game. We come up against this Premier League. Well, it's not even a Premier League, it's an all Chelsea team with one Korean just banged in there. Very odd. And yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight. I mean, he can see me here going through in the 12th minute, and I actually score. And he rage quits because of it, so he was mad. But I know how much you guys like to see longer episodes, so I was like, we've played our 3 games for this episode, but I'm going to go off and play one more, just because, you know, it was so short. It literally was 12 minutes. So go off into our last game. Come up against this Derby County team, all silver. You'd be thinking that I'd absolutely smash this guy just because of my team being like all gold, but he actually put up a very good fight. I know this guy because I've played him a lot of times. He seems to find me in live streams and stuff, comes and plays against me. So he actually took the lead through Tyson. You can see there in the 12th minute, but we did equalise. You can see here some nice passing movements, got loads of options, Giovinco one side and Ibrahimovic the other side, and when I was 1-0 down I was never going to try and take it past the keeper. I was just happy to finesse that one into the top corner of the net. So that made it 1-1, but he actually went back and he regained the lead through this corner. Giovinco not quite, or Roberto Carlos on the line, not quite stretching far enough to stop the ball, almost getting there, and actually just goes in, trickles into the net, which was unfortunate. But you know, we're not going to sit down and take that. We are going to continue to power through, make sure that we get the result, and you can see here, Giovinco, this is Giovinco at his best. Just look how close the ball is to his feet. Going past 1, going past 2, going past 3, and finessing that happily in with his left foot into the top left-hand corner of the net. Another goal here to us to take the lead. Ibrahimovic, you know, he wasn't closing me down, and I just decided that, you know, Ibrahimovic's got a good shot. He's using a silver keeper. This is the sort of thing that I need to be taking advantage of. And you can see again exactly the same situation. Ibrahimovic just outside the box, absolutely smashing that in to make it 4-2. That pretty much ended the game. We did get one more goal though. You can see here I used what I'd like to call is my new variation on the rainbow flick. I've slowed it down so that you can actually see what happens. Yep, bounce it off his head and go for on goal, and then, you know, put it in with your left foot into the goal. So a pretty funny goal there to actually get us the 5th goal, making it 5-2 to us, and that's actually how the game ended, 5-2. So guys, that is the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you have. I've tried to make it as long as possible, and I hope you appreciate that. So I will leave it there. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.